All right, good evening. It is me again, and I'm going to draw something from scratch today. I don't have any prepared drawings, so this should be fun. I do have a good idea of what I want to do in my mind, so there's just an idea that's been sitting there, so I'll work off of that today. So I hope you enjoy the process, and thanks for watching. If you're watching, thanks for joining me, or thank you for watching whenever you watch. So let's get down to business. All right, so I'm gonna work off of this idea that I've had in my mind. So let's get to that, and let's see, how do I start this? Oh, okay, all right. So how I thought of this to me is unknown. It was just kind of like those things you wake up with, and it's just been sitting there. I need to write. Sometimes if I have an idea, I have to write it down because I'll forget. But I haven't forgotten this one for some reason. Let's see. I'm trying to think about how you hold the shovel down. Back. This is the character's head for sure. Oops. I don't know, maybe this is the wrong way to do the body. I just dismembered this character. Alright, here we go. Ugh. Okay, that's better, I think. Oh, maybe the arm should be resting on the side like that instead. Okay. I think I got it. And here we have a shovel of some sort. Okay. Okay, that took a dark twist. That took a dark twist. But I don't know. It's so it's just, I don't know. There we go. And then we'll do a rocket ship somewhere in the background. Out in the distance, it's a rocket ship. hills. And, okay. All right, so that's generally it's kind of morbid, isn't it? All right. So oh look, there's a thing on the chat. Nice to meet an art teacher. I have a question. What is your question? Jukiholic. Okay. So here I'm doing the outline now. You have to stay after class cleaning up the paint off the floor, or your students less messy than the ones I've had experience. I generally start the day with an organized classroom, and I think from the beginning I make sure that the kids respect the workspace that they're in, and I tell them, keep a nice work area. Just keep it clean, keep it organized. Don't leave a mess. When I do see a mess sometimes and they leave it, I try to make sure that they acknowledge that and they pick it up, or they pick up after themselves. And so there is some cleaning that I do, but it's really not a big disaster of a mess. So it's not a lot. And so, but for the most part, the kids are really good about respecting the work area they're in, and generally they're really good about it. They're not really messy. I think they just notice the tidiness that I keep, and then I don't know for a fact, but I think they try and keep it clean because it's clean. I think it takes a village to teach that sort of culture. If you show that it's important that there's a clean environment, and you're proactive about it, I think they'll follow through. That's an interesting question. Thanks for asking. Alright, so this character is up in space on a planet somewhere. And he is holding a shovel, or some kind of shovel, or some digging device. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I gotta fix this shoulder part. It's really bothering me for some reason. Right here. Oh, I think I know how I'm gonna fix this. There we go. Just lower the shoulder. Much better. Okay, and then I'm gonna put some kind of. I'll do that on a separate layer. Put a circular shield. I don't like the way that circle turned out. It's really hard to get a perfect circle. Bunch of artists, but I also don't want to have a too perfect circle. I like to I totally screwed that one. I like my circles to be organic at the same time. You know, I just realized, and this is creepy, I forgot to put a nose on this guy. Isn't that amazing? All the things you can forget. The nose. That's just small nose. Bigger nose. That's true. I will add the antenna. That's a great idea. I've done that before with like these little spherical helmets. I will put something on top or on the sides. I'll put some kind of yeah, like a receptor. Okay. On a separate layer, I will put the ground. Let me put the character in one group. Boom. Boom. All right, and then here I'll put some soil that was dug up. I'll put some lines just to give the soil line work some definition there. Boom. There you go. And there's a little tombstone. Shift these little facial features. When I color this, I'm gonna give it a like a stone texture. I'll find a brush where I can do like a stone texture. Why did the space cat die? Well, I don't know. I think the idea that I had was there, and then just like, what if a character is burying their favorite pet up in space? How do they die? I'm gonna leave that up to the spectator. I don't always like to tell the whole story. I like to create things, and then I like when spectators kind of interact with it and they question it, they think about it, and I like to let people have their own interpretation of it. Draw this rocket. Just get the people to have conversations again. I think art does that really well. Yeah, fill in their own blanks. It's kind of like when there is an ending to a movie, or just a movie in general, and people just have their own interpretation of what the movie was about, what the character was thinking, and people will have debates about it. They'll have conversations, open conversations about stuff like that. Whatever gets people talking and having creative discussions, I think that's what's cool. So I don't like to tell people why I drew that. I can only tell you. I don't know. I don't know what I could tell you about it. I can only tell you that I thought of this and I started drawing it. What triggered the idea? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Something must have triggered the idea. I just can't. I don't know. I don't know what it was. I think I woke up with it, and there you go. Yeah. That's right. For the life of me, this rocket is not working with me today. Damn, look at that. This is so stupid. Alright. Oh, maybe it needs to have more of chunky contour. I'm having an art cramp on this rocket right now. There we go. That's an artist I like to look at or look at their works is Dr. Seuss is one of my favorite. That's for a while I was drawing characters with the closed eyes, like kind of like this little kitten face with the closed eyes, and I've noticed I used to enjoy looking at Dr. Seuss books and seeing how the characters' eyes were always closed for some reason. They're always closed and peaceful. The characters in Dr. Seuss books are. And I always wonder why he did that. What was his decision of drawing characters with closed eyes? Unless, of course, if the characters were open, eyes were open for some reason, whatever. But usually in the background, the characters' eyes were typically closed. But he's one of my favorite artists, or I don't know. Yeah, I mean, his stuff was really cool. Very gestural, very out of shape and stuff. Yeah. Okay, now right over here on a separate layer, I'll draw planets. There's no particular. This is not a specific planet. I'll do some Saturn rings, but it's not really Saturn. And you can you can when I do space illustrations, I don't. There's no scientific, fact to them. I just kind of make it up. It's in some different galaxy. Okay. I will do. Looking around with their eyes. Yeah. Well, a lot of times they're just sitting. The Dr. Seuss characters. They're just sitting around or in a car. Like if you look at Green Eggs and Ham, there's people and flying cars and flying trains and stuff, and the people inside are with their eyes closed. And so I don't know. I always found that interesting, and for a while I was kind of stealing that idea, just drawing closed eyes on things. Okay. I'm gonna go with a monochromatic style, where I'm just kind of playing around with different values. I don't, but I'm gonna go through different layers here, one at a time. So let's see, what do I have here? I have the cliffs. Oh crap! No, I deleted something by accident. Okay, there. And then I will make this very less transparent. So different values of the same color. That's what I'll do. Oh yeah, a lot of Dr. Seuss characters have really fuzzy, even when they're wearing gloves. They'll have hairy tips on their fingers, and like the Grinch has that. What's his name? The Cat in the Hat. And then Chuck Jones did some of the animations back in the 60s or 70s, I think it was, and he kept that look, which was nice, and it was animated. I don't like the new Dr. Seuss stuff, like the live action stuff. I don't like it. But Chuck Jones's adaptations are really good. The Chuck Jones. I'm gonna do different shades of white for this part. Right now I'm doing like whites and golden tones to this, but once I finish coloring this, I'm going to change the blending mode on this layer to get the different tones of reds. And then this layer will be an overlay. That'll give me a different set of reds for that rocket, which is kind of nice. Put that in a group, the rocket group. Put this in a group too, the cliffs in a group. Then there's this planet. I think I drew the nostril of the character there. What layer is this? That needs to go. That shouldn't be there. I'll just redraw it later. Oh yeah. Yeah, the Tom and Jerry stuff that he did too had that look. And then they had he had eyelashes to a lot of the characters towards his later years. Like Bugs Bunny, Tom and Jerry, they all had eyelashes. Oh, maybe, yeah. I can, yeah, I can. I'll explore it. That I guess. Let's see what. Let's see what how it looks like. Let's see what layers is. This is the planet. Duplicate. No worries. So it's a different planet color. And the ring around that. Oh yeah. Well, you know, I think if you're lucky enough to find an old print publication of Dr. Seuss books, the quality of print around their time of original issue were not as good as they are now. They were like on press, you know, and so I think today we have, if you buy a book that was reprinted recently, the quality today is much better for sure. So there's a reason for the one color, and it's because the colors are really very limited during his time, and so when in respect to printing books in color, and so I think what we see now today is just a reprint and a better quality, and the colors remain just flat. You know, there wasn't any. I don't know. There wasn't any emphasis on toning. I don't think. Kind of like newspaper print. You know, it's like flat colors, and there's some form of shadows with halftone textures and all that. I mean, I think that's what I suspect. I don't know if that's true, but just the style of print on Dr. Seuss books reminds me of old classic prints. And I assume it's because of the era that they were printed in. Yeah, just limited flat colors. It was only like a limited palette. Okay, so now I have the character here. Let's try giving him brown curly hair. No, he looks too pale. Let me try this right here, this hair color. I'm supposed to go out for a walk. I'm supposed to go at 8 o'clock, which is now 3 minutes past 8. So I'm going to try and get this character done really quick. Oh, well, that's right. This little bulb thingy over the head is on a separate layer. As usual, I have no profound reason of the color choices I'm making. I think I'm just going with whatever goes well together at this point. I think these colors are pretty complementary so far. Let's get to the helmet. This color. That color. I'll do another copy of the helmet just for the glass. And that's gonna have a special effect. So if I do a blending mode, I'll do the soft light. That looks cool. I almost forgot the little buckle. There. That makes sense. There. And we have the ground. That happened? Did I not? Oh, how did I do that? Normal. There it is. Tones to that right there. And then maybe I'll make this. I use the red tone that I used earlier. Let's steal that. Place a clipping mask layer over that and drop a whole lot of red. Why did that happen? Oh, whoops. This is normal. And then this is going to blend. Give it some red tones. Oh, that's kind of neat. Let me try another one. Oh, I like this one better. Okay. Well, this is a good start. I think I'll save. You know what? I think what I'll do is tomorrow. What I'll do is I will work on the tones for this. I do have to leave now because I have to go out for a walk and get some exercise. But yeah, it's a character, and they have buried their lovable pet on a planet somewhere, and I'll let you decide what story that is. But I will work on the tones and highlights for this just to give this more dimension. Right now, I just kind of this is a really raw idea, and so I did the outline and the flat colors for it, and then I'll do more definition on this later. But thanks for joining me. I appreciate the questions. Thank you so much. And thanks for joining me. Again, you can follow my YouTube, Mr. Adolfo. And I also have an Instagram, art_of_Mr. Adolfo, or my TikTok at Mr. Moments. So thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Have a great night, and until next time, stay safe, everybody. That deserves a round of applause. Have a great night.